Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the Adobe Illustrator Essential tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 9, and here I'll be showing you how to use brushes in Illustrator. Okay, so in last class we have learned about strokes and also about the pencil tool. So here I'll be telling you guys how you can use the brush tool and you can actually put different type of effects inside your design. Okay, so we'll be looking into all that here in detail. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this chapter here. So here, as you guys can see, I'm here in the home page of the Illustrator. So from here, I'll open my previous chapter, so which I have saved. Okay, so here I do have saved. So I have named that one as the pencil tool. Okay, so here you can see I do have the pencil tool and I'll open this particular file. Okay, so here as you can see I have opened this file, so I'll just zoom out a little bit. So here you can see the changes which I had made here in last class. Okay, so here in this class I'll also show you guys few of the things which we can basically do. Okay, so here again I'll come to this option first. Okay, so I'll come to the Windows, and from Windows what I need to do is I need to select the brushes option. Okay, so here as you can see I have the brushes option, or what I can do is I can come here. So here I will again come to this Windows and I'll basically open this brushes option. Okay, so I'll keep this one somewhere here. Okay, so I will just put this one here and I will just decrease the size of this from here. I'll just take this one back. Okay, and now with my pencil tool again, I will create some designs. I will just open this one and here I will make some designs. Okay, so here and also this one. I'll create a small one here. Okay, so here I do have few designs. Okay, I will select the selection tool. I'll select all of this here. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I will put some effects here. Okay, so here I do have the brushes option, and from here what I can do is I can click on the symbols which I basically want. Okay, so here if I choose this one, okay, and if I make it this size, because I will select all of this, and here if I select this one, here you can see I do have a different effect. Okay, here you guys can see a blurred effect. So here I can come down and I can also put all of this here. So this one kind of looks good, and here I can check different things. Okay, so here if I want like this, or if I want this one like this, I can do all of this from here. Okay, so if I do this one and this one, here you can see how it basically looks. Okay, so from here I can check the symbols what I want. Right now I'm using this one. You guys can also use all of this here as well. Okay, so here you can see these are a few of the changes which you'll basically get. You guys can come here, and from here you guys can also check different swatches color. Okay, so you guys can choose different colors as well. But before that I'll just do this one till here, and I won't add any color. So yeah, I won't add any color. So here you can see the effect which I do have here. So the same way, if I come here, if I'll just decrease this size, and again with my pencil tool, I will make some designs here. Okay, so maybe this one and this one. Okay, so here you can see I do have this. And now with my selection tool, I can select this particular part. And from here, if I go to the brushes option, so from here I can actually check here so many things are there. Okay, so basically I'll be selecting this vector packs, and from here I will click the grunge brushes over vector pack. So here you can see different designs. Okay, so here I'll just keep it 1 point. And right now, here you guys can see I can make different designs. Okay, so here you guys can see, and you can check which one looks good. So you guys can afterwards drag this one and also rotate this. Okay, so maybe I'll just select this part first and I'll click somewhere here. And yeah, this one kind of looks good. And we can basically keep this one somewhere this side. Okay, so if you want to put in this line, you guys can do this one as well. Okay, so here you can see if I change this one, suppose if I select this layer and if I do this one, or here if I do this kind of texture, I can do all that as well. Okay, so for that, if I come here, and if I click this one, so here you guys can also see what all we can do. Come here, back again. Okay, select this one. And from here, check out different things as well. Okay, so let me take the hand-drawn brushes vector back. So from here, I can select this one. And now here you can see this looks kind of hand-drawn. Okay, so here I can select if I want to decrease the size from here. I can basically decrease the size of all those. If I just group this one and if I want to decrease the size, I can do that as well. Okay, but I'll just select something simple. Uh, maybe this one is kind of okay, I guess. Oh no, maybe maybe this one is fine. Okay, so we guys can actually work with all of this. So these are the options for brushes. Whenever you want to explore different things, you guys can come here directly, and you can also use the decorative option, the bristol brush, and also the borders option. So here, if you take the artistic and if you use the artistic ink, so here you guys can see I do have different options here. Okay, so we can just select on this one and we can just click here. Okay, so here if I select, and here if I just click on Control C, and here if I just paste this one, so here you guys can see I do have all these things again. So if I now select this one, I will just try to move this one somewhere here, and now I can basically put all these things here. Okay, so here you guys can see, and I can always just Control C, and I can always put somewhere here, Control V, so we can actually copy this particular layer as well. Okay, so if you want to change all this individually, in that case, what we can do is we can come here, and now we will just select all of this from here, and now we will just keep on ungrouping. Okay, so here if I try to select any particular part, so suppose if I'm here, okay, I will select all of this and I'll click here and I'll click on group, and now I will keep on ungrouping each and everything from here. Okay, so here if I'm trying to select, I'm not able to do that basically. Okay, but here we can add different layers. Suppose so I'll click on this one and now I'll select Control C. Okay, so here I will select all of this and I'll click on Control C. And now if I come here and if I paste this one, here you can see I do have this. And suppose now if I want to change the color of this one, then I'll again come to my strokes and I can change the color from here. Okay, so we can add all these things from here, and these are a few of the options which you can actually use. Okay, and all these things as well. So we can add different type of designs or brushes here. So I'll just again come here and click twice. So here you can see the difference here in the image and what are the effects that I have used here. So these are the simple thing for symbols. And now instead of this one, if I come to this here, okay, process rectangle. And from here, you can see there are different styles here. Okay, so all of this is quite hard to actually use. So from here, you guys can see I can put basically all this as well. Okay, so from here, logo elements. So I can put all of this as well. So I'll just click on this here. And now I will just click on this here and I'll just try to put this one. So I can put all of this logo kind of thing here as well. And we can basically put different type of colors, whatever we like. Okay, so here we can give some colors as well. And we can actually increase the stroke size. Okay, so here you guys can see I can actually change the stroke size. Okay, so here you guys can actually edit some of this from here. Okay, so here I will just increase the stroke size. So here you can see there is a problem for that if I'm trying to increase. Okay, so you guys can do that, or basically they do have different options here, which you can just decrease the size and actually you can use that. Okay, so now it's taking some time here. Okay, so I'll just zoom out. So again, back at the same place. So here we can basically work with all this as well. If I want to fill it with something else, I can actually try that and I can basically do it for this one. Okay, so if I click on enter, I can try to do all of this from here. Or if I just click on this icon, I can just decrease the size of this icon. Or if I want to rotate this one, I can rotate this and keep this somewhere here. Okay, we can actually use all of this from here. And here is the option for if you want to place symbol instance. Okay, so here you guys can do that and you guys can work with all of this. Okay, so I'll select this one and I'll just delete this from here because I don't want that. So I'll just keep this one here. So hope you guys have understood this class on how you can actually use the brushes option to create some stunning designs. Okay, so here if I just click on this one and I can always do all of this from here. Suppose if I want to rotate, I can rotate this one as well. Okay, suppose I want to keep this one here and I can keep this one here as well. And this one, if I want to just keep somewhere on the top, I can also do that as well from here. Okay, so here are brushes option. Okay, and anything more if you want to explore about this, you guys can also do that. And here, if you want to change the color of this one, you can select different colors. So we guys can do all of this from here. So maybe I'll just keep it kind of white over here that we can use. Okay, so I'll just select here and here I do have the styles. Okay, so you guys can create your own designs and also make some good looking effects. So hope to see you all in the next chapter where we'll be learning about how we can actually draw lines with the width tool. Okay, how we can actually change the width or give different shapes. We'll be learning about all of that here in our next class. So till then, take care and goodbye everyone.